this generation of players, this club in itself. We are really pleased that, we are there. I said many times the season has not been good because what defines the season good or not is the Premier League, the consistency, and always we have been that, always, but this season could not happen. But at the same time, we try to avoid the damage that, especially the most important thing, qualification for the Champions League. You have to be calm now, recover, because this is a stadium, this grass, always the fatigue is there. But you have 5 days against a team like Wolves, coming for 5-6 victories in a row, and it's playing really, really good. And we have 4 finals. And after, of course, really, I'm very, very pleased to play against Crystal Palace. That yesterday, when you saw the game, how good they are.
Hi, Pep. It's just me. With some of the players who played today, like Lewis, O'Reilly, are we seeing a bit of the future, maybe, of your team going forward?
They cannot do it alone. So the young players always perform well. Yeah, both have been extraordinary. Not for the goal from Rico and Nico that, again, they play really, really good. Really pleased. I think Rico helped us a lot as a fullback inside, but I think his perfect position is a pocket because he moves in small spaces like Phil. They have the ability in small spaces have to be aggressive in the next action. So Rico, since the land arrived with us, always has been really, really good.
You mentioned Phil there. Did you leave Phil and De Bruyne on the bench just as a selection thing? They're not injured or anything?
No. I tried to make the selection, rotate a little bit, but for the way we want to play, I decided for that players, and step by step, Phil will be back like he was an amazing player.
You talked a lot this season about control and maybe not having control of games as much as you would have liked, but today you had Kovacic, 4 players really in that central midfield in the first half. Do you think that gave you that kind of stability that you've been looking for in control?
Our process was a little bit better. They follow man marking in the middle. They are so aggressive. With them, with this type of game, the only we miss, and after that we could after that process, we could break the lines in the middle and have to be more aggressive, and we missed that a little bit. But I didn't want to be a open game with Hudson-Odoi, Elanga second half, or Woods or Gibbs-White. And the first, of course, help us. The first minute score a goal, but even with that, we continue to play at that tempo. We had a chance. The final third, we were not clever enough, brilliant enough. They had chances in the post, but we have 3 or 4 transitions that we did not even shoot, that we should have done it. In general, the moments and actions from, of course, we are lucky in the post. We cannot deny that. They had chances, of course, we cannot deny that. But I think the game, in general, apart the actions that they had, was really well played, and we cannot forget. So they have 1 game in hand. If they win it, they are in front of us in the Premier League. So they have done it better. So we know which opening we are facing. And the team with more clean sheets in the Premier League, and we had more chances. So, really pleased to be in the final again.
Hi, Pep. Just on Rico, when did you kind of decide that you were going to start him in midfield, and how pleased are you with
Yesterday or the day before? Start to think in my mind 2 days ago, and today we decide. Yesterday, anyway.
And he's not had an easy season. He's played a lot. He's not played too much in recent weeks, but bringing him back in for a game of this importance just kind of shows how much you trust him.
I don't have any doubt. There are some players, they are always speak to them, so they are judged, or they believe I don't appreciate them just for the fact don't play. And Rico, I give you the hand to show his quality, and he proved it, so I don't have any doubt his quality. He's ductile. I'm playing in different positions, left back, right back, invert. He's not a player like Mateos or maybe up and downs, but he's a player who had the quality to do it, so really pleased in that sense.
Hi, Pep. Staying on Rico, do you think playing as number 10 is a position we can see him moving forward?
No, it's a pocket. It's pocket position, 8, 10. He moves really well in small spaces. Sometimes when we play not good like this season, it's not necessary, but when we play really good and control and drop the opponents in the final third, players have moved in the smaller spaces. It's really important. Enrico's one of the best I ever seen. He's one of the best. His reception, his controls, rhythm is really good. And after that, we scored a fantastic goal, but they had this quality. I remember we played this season 2 or 3 times in the post, and actions he missed being in the penalty spot. He's a guy in the final third. After that, he likes to be there. And yeah, he proved it today.
Hi, Pep. The sort of box midfield that you're playing, is that here to stay? Is that how you want
Sorry?
to? The sort of the way you're playing in midfield at the moment with the two in front of us, is that here to stay?
No, today and yesterday, but maybe tomorrow. No.
But you've done it a couple of times in the last couple of weeks as well.
Yeah.
Sort of similar things. So
Yeah, I will do it, but do you know what's going to happen? If I use it a lot, the opponent is going to take it tricky. He's going to find, and I have to do it again. I have to do something different to see where the space is more clever or more clear. But this is true, especially the build-up with these 4 players, help us to have more process. It's just after that, you have to, in the moment we contact for the fullbacks or for wingers or for that, a little bit more aggressive in that. But we will improve for the timing.
Hi, Pep. If you can win the FA Cup and finish in the top 5 and qualify for the Champions League, how would that be a successful season given?
No. I said many
everything
times,
that's happened,
no, the season has not been good. We are
All things considered, you know.
We are 1,000 million points behind Liverpool. Come on. So it's not good. Season has not been good. Champions League. Look at the Champions League. We didn't how many 1 game, 2 games we win? But always we were a machine in that. We have not been good. But of course the damage will be minor. So it's not going to confuse the fact qualified champion or win the FA Cup, all respect for Crystal Palace. It's not going to confuse it, the season has been good. No. I had to take the decision, the club had to take the decision, the right ones to next season be better. No. Okay, thank you.
Okay, when you're ready, please.
I know. Your thoughts on the performance, and despite the result, that chance with Elanga, could it have been a different game if that had gone in?
We started really well, really bad the game. So City started really well. Clinic on the first chance, what makes us everything hard. I think we took a little time to feel comfortable, to adjust. But after that, I think we did a good game. First half more difficult. Second half, I think the momentum changed a little bit. We had a couple of chances that could put the game in a different story. But overall, hard work was there, commitment was there. The boys give it all. So we must accept that we lost, but recognize that we work very hard for it.
Do you think the players looked a bit overawed?
Sorry?
Do you think the players looked a bit overawed at the start with the occasion and the size of the stadium and everything? Because it looked like it was just got to them a little bit in those first 15 minutes.
No, I don't say. I said that City creates a lot of problems. Especially when they are in front of the scoreboard. How they keep the ball and try to unbalance it creates a lot of problems. It's not easy.
I imagine you've got a real feeling of pride, though, after today with the support and the way the players responded in the second half.
Yeah, of course. Today is it's a sad day. It's going to be hard. But tomorrow, when you wake up and the sadness is gone and the bad humor, we're going to know that we have big things ahead of us to fight for. So, yeah.
Could this be a learning experience?
Sorry?
Can it be a learning experience for you? Can this be a game that you can learn something from for the future?
Yeah, I think we always learn from the games. I think we always learn individually, as a team, as a club. I think as a club today we have learned also that it's possible to achieve what we want to achieve. Very thankful for the way the fans stick till the end to give us an applause. We cannot thank them enough. And we keep going.
Can I ask about Zach Abbott as well? Yeah. You obviously gave him a chance, a teenager, and he didn't really let anybody down, did he? He did well.
Yeah, he did well. He's a young lad. He played out of position. We all know that. But really proud of the way he competed against such good players and the way he handled himself. He's going to have a bright future ahead of him.
Any more?
Okay.
Sarah.
Nuno, how important is it to quickly pick yourselves up after this? Because you've still got 5 big games and a lot to play for in the league.
Yeah, it's what I mentioned. Today is tough. It's tough. We put a lot of effort in the FA Cup. We wanted, and you can see the desire of the players, and all of us wanted to try till the last strength to achieve it. But like you said, I think tomorrow when we wake up and we see that what's ahead of us, it can only bring us more energy to the last moments of the season.
So, do you think if Anthony Elanga maybe had started, it would have been different? Is there any kind of regret over the?
Yeah, I just answered this question. It was not easy to put the team together, but I was not sure if Anthony could play right back.
Thank you very much. Okay,
just one last one, Nuno. The performance of Morgan, he was so unlucky not to score, and he really drove the team on in the second half.
He did an amazing job. It's fine margins. I think hopefully we can adjust them, and Thursday is going to be there. Thank you.
Thank you.